Thank you to everyone who wanted to hear my opinion on Barbie. I only saw this movie because of you guys.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Barbie is a movie about stereotypical Barbie played by Margot Robbie and her everyday life. It's perfect, and Barbie Land is perfect. Until she has thoughts of death, her feet go flat, and she acquires cellulite. Barbie realizes that these things are happening to her because whoever is playing with her in the real world is having these effects. So her and Ken go off on an adventure into the real world to fix her problems. I will be spoiling this movie, so you have been warned. If you care about spoilers, check the video out after you see the movie. Spoilers ahead! This movie actually had a fun intro and world building. The Barbies are all fake and plastic. Everything is an accessory to them, including the Kens. The Barbies all get up in the morning perfect and happy. They shower, but there's no water. She glides off her roof into her car like a girl playing with her toy. Ken tries to surf on the beach, but the waves are plastic. I liked these elements and thought the world building was kind of alright. I did not like the song playing introducing the world, though, but the lyrics were funny because they were talking about things going on in the scenes. It's just not my style and taste in music. I didn't really like any of the songs in this overall, except Ken's song was kind of alright. There are also tons of references to different Barbies and their accessories like clothes and houses. I didn't understand them, but I'm sure fans who grew up with Barbie will. Barbie and Ken take off on an adventure to the country of California to find Barbie's owner. And the world is not as Barbie thinks. She has this notion that Barbies made the world a better place, inspiring girls to pursue whatever they want in life. They made the real world a very stereotypical patriarchal world, where the men are overly obnoxious towards women. Overall, the patriarchy was overdone in this movie. Perhaps it was kinda to coincide the matriarchy going on in the Barbie world, but the unrealism of the real world kinda took me out of it a little bit. At this point, the movie goes from kind of a fun fish-out-of-water movie to a matriarchy versus patriarchy movie. I'm gonna focus on Ken here for a moment, because he was the best part of the movie for me. His character was the only one that genuinely got a laugh out of me. In fact, the scene where Ken discovers the life men live in the real world and wants to be a part of it had me laughing pretty hard. Harder than I've laughed into watching a movie in theaters in a long time. Barbie finds the girl that was playing with her doll version, and she is rude to her, blames women's societal problems on Barbie for making impossible standards for women. She even calls Barbie a fascist, which Barbie has a great response to, saying she doesn't control the railroads or commerce. Later, we are introduced to Will Ferrell's character, which is the Mattel CEO. His character and all the execs are bland and boring. I didn't find them funny at all. Later, when they are chasing Barbie and they are acting like they are plastic and fake like the people in Barbie Land, running weird, jumping all over the place, it just didn't work for me. I personally would have rather had a separation between the real world and Barbie Land because it seems to me everything is just ridiculous, whether it's real or Barbie Land. Barbie is rescued from Mattel by the girl who plays with the Barbie's mom. Turns out that Barbie's feelings are attached to the mom, not the daughter, hence the negative stuff in Barbie's life. The mom and daughter have a rocky relationship, and while I found some of the mom and Barbie stuff a little endearing, the mom and daughter relationship didn't really work for me. Barbie takes the mom and daughter to Barbie Land, but it's been taken over by Ken. After he learns of the patriarchy, he takes it back to Barbie Land to create the Kendom and claim his Mojo Dojo Casa House. Ken destroys decades of matriarchy work in one day with the patriarchy. I know what the film was trying to say, but I found this pretty ironic and hilarious. Also, since Ken took over, he is the name of the toys, and now the toys are selling better than when they were Barbies.
Ironic.
Ken's whole existence is to be seen by Barbie. He wants to spend the night, but every night is girls' night. And when he is ruling, every night is boys' night. I already wasn't feeling the second half of the movie, but from this point on, the movie really starts to drag even more. Scenes take way too long, like Barbie being sad about her life, Ken crying later after the patriarchy gets taken down, dragged on. And it got a little preachy with men being bad, women being perfect, when in reality, no one is perfect. We all have faults and issues. This point was kind of put across during the scene where Barbie is talking to Ruth, the creator of Barbie. I did like that scene, and the movie ends with Barbie choosing the real world over Barbie Land, which I thought was a good choice. One thing I did not like was a line said when Barbies took over again. Ken's asked for a court justice position, and the Barbies promised only a low-circuit court judge, because the Kens will get treated equally when women in the real world do. And I'm just so sick of this notion that women are still slaves somehow to men in Western society. Our modern society has done everything to empower women and still tries to do everything to empower women. Our vice president is a woman. We have women judges on the Supreme Court. Overall, the first half of this movie was a fun story with cool visuals and world building, but devolves in the second half into generic modern Hollywood. Set design and costumes are well done, and our leads, Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, do a good job. Now, this movie isn't made for me. I'm not a girl and I never played with Barbies. But Barbie fans will probably get a kick out of it. Just like how Transformers is a boy brand. There's nothing wrong with appealing to a specific demographic. I will be completely honest though. I think I'd rather sit through Barbie than have to suffer watching Indiana Joke and the Dial of Defamation again. Heck, I might even watch this over The Flash. I give Barbie a 5.5 out of 10. Thank you all so much for watching my video. Thank you to all of my subscribers. Please leave a like, comment down below, helps with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time here in the Junkyard.